What up, dude?
How are you?
I'm living that dream, man. Living that dream. Nice to meet you.
What you got going on?
Just going fishing.
Alright. I see you got some weapons on you.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you got ID on you? Because Florida's not an open carry state, man.
Oh, man. They haven't taught you the law yet?
Well, we'll figure it out here, but just
Sit,
make sure
look
don't
up.
grab your guns.
I'm not going to grab my
That's
guns.
the main thing.
Look up. Are you ready? You might need a pen for this to look up the law.
Can you give me your ID real quick, man?
No. Right now, under 790.25, Section 3, Subsection H, it is lawful for me to go while I'm fishing, hunting, or camping, and I can openly carry. How you doing?
Hi. Are you fishing?
I was on my way to fishing. I was just fishing over here, and then there's another little park right over here, right? And there's a little pond, and so I was going to go fishing. I went fishing there, now I'm going to go fishing there. And do you know the same law that allows you to openly carry your firearm is the same statute that allows me?
I'm aware that if you're going hunting and stuff,
yeah.
But you're in the middle of a city center here.
I know, I was going fishing.
I hear, man. Just give us a minute, right?
Okay.
Get over there. Yeah.
Alright, give me a second.
He's going to talk to a sergeant and try and figure out what we want to do.
What you want to do, or just, alright, let the guy...
I hear you. It's obviously...
You obviously, if you know the law, then what's the problem? What's the problem?
You're trying to push the boundary.
I'm not pushing. I do this across the state of Florida.
I understand. I know.
I don't push boundaries. That's why I'm proving what I'm doing is lawful.
Okay.
As long as you understand it's lawful, you should just respect the right. Did you swear an oath to the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, and the laws that bound Florida? Yes or no?
I did.
You did, and then where's the problem? This is part of the law.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not
arguing. I'm just going to wait for her to call the sergeant and we'll go from there, right?
But why are you holding me here? What law did I break? What law?
We're currently investigating that.
What? You just said you knew about this law, about going and doing what I'm doing.
Well, I've heard about it, but again, if you were out in the woods hunting and you have like...
Well, technically, if you think about where I live compared to where we are right now, I am in the woods. This is the woods for me. Look, guys, I'm not... Now this intimidation factor just went up. It's like, come on, guys.
He's just trying to make a point.
I'm not trying to make I'm just going fishing, dude. The point I'm trying to make is I'm going fishing. You know what I mean? How many here know about the law about 790.25, Section 3, Subsection H? Raise your hand. You're shaking your head. Is that Guzman? You understand the law, right? Am I free to go or am I free to stay?
You gotta hang out for a minute, man.
For what? He's nodding and telling you about the law. The same law that allows everyone here to openly carry their firearms is the same law that allows me to openly carry my firearms. So where's the issue? Where's the issue? I don't want to talk to you. I just want to go. There's a fishing pond right over here. That's where I'm going. If you want to meet me there because I'm breaking the law, then come meet me. But can I go about my day? Yes, sir. So am I free?
No, you're not.
I'm not free.
I'm sorry, I told you my name. What was your name?
Mike.
Mike? Hi,
Yeah.
Mike. I'm Sabrina.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have a driver's license or not registration, my apologies, an ID card?
No.
Okay, I'm just going to collect your information.
For what crime? 901-151.
Okay. You're actually open carry
I understand,
in the streets of Sanford, Florida.
Which is completely lawful.
All right, Mike. What is it, Michael or is it Mike?
Get your sergeant, whoever.
Not a problem. 1412 to 101 or 102. You're being requested.
You guys swore an oath to defend this. What was your name? Badge number?
Deputy Montes, 113-110.
Thank you. Your name, sir?
Hernandez, 238.
Sabrina,
262.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your name, sir?
Officer Anderson, 261. No, you're fine.
All right. Hey guys. No ill will. I'm not here to hurt nobody. Hey guys, just so I gather everybody's information, what was your name and badge number, sir? Guzman, your badge number?
117-050.
And this gentleman that's walking away, what's his name? Can I get his name, please? Excuse me, sir. You walking away, I know you can hear me. Can I get your name, please? Like I said, I have no ill will. This is me just doing this because I go around the state of Florida doing this. It's, you ever like want to go on vacation, you just kind of spin the globe where your finger points, you go. That's what I do. I spin the Florida and I'm like, hey, I'm going here today. And here we are, and obviously we have to go through the...
Well, nobody's telling you that you can't...
Okay, so if we can't, then am I free to go?
But it's got to be concealed.
It doesn't, the Florida law... Okay, I'm going to break it down to you. Under 790.25, Section 3, Subsection H. Well, we'll get to H. But Subsection 3 says, the provisions of 790.053 and 790.06 do not apply in the following instances. And then it gives you a list, A through, I think, J or K.
Yeah, we know.
Okay, so if we know the... Let me
say this.
What?
Mike, out of respect, okay?
Uh-huh.
People call it in.
I get it.
So we're on the same ground, so you understand.
Right.
Okay? People call in, they get nervous.
I
Okay?
get it.
It's a normal thing. We make contact with you. Have we offended you in any kind of way?
Well, no, it got real serious when all these people started coming up on me, and I'm like, look, look, right here. This how much more patriotic do I have to get?
I know.
Just because I'm carrying.
And I appreciate that. But going back to you carrying firearms, I have to do my due diligence
that's
and
fine.
make sure that you are allowed to be in possession of those firearms.
You don't need to know. The federal government has proven that my constitutional rights, until I've broken the law, you can't ask me for anything. 901-151. You know what 901-151 is? It's going to be the, have I been suspected of a crime? Have I committed a crime? Or about to commit a crime?
How long have you been walking around?
I literally been here for 10-15 minutes. I was fishing over here for 15-20 minutes, and then I was like, hey, there's a little pond right over here up on the right-hand side, correct? And if I'm not wrong, and that's all I was doing, was just walking to that next pond.
But Mike, if you just, all intents and purposes, if you were a registered felon and not allowed to have those, you'd be committing a crime, right? Until you commit me of a crime. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying felons should have... Suspected is like a loose term, because if you were... But that's the Florida law. And if I was breaking the law and and you found out I'm a felon with firearms, which I'm not. I don't know how many felons just walk around with this kind of flag, AR, a Glock, and friggin' sitting there telling you that they're going fishing.
That's part of my job.
Look up the armed fisherman.
Okay.
I am going... Then where's the problem?
The problem is that people
are calling in
because
tell them
they're uncomfortable.
I get it.
Okay.
Tell them what he is doing is lawful. We may not agree or disagree about what he's doing, but it is lawful. That is the key thing here, is that it is lawful.
I get what you're saying.
And so where are we at? I'm not trying... I have no ill will towards anybody. I have no ill will towards nobody. If you watch any one of the 400 plus videos I have on YouTube, I always try to show things in a good light, bad light, negative light, however it comes at me. I respect the law, and I try to respect law enforcement. And at this point, you understand the law, so where are we at? If you want to respect my right, then am I free to go?
No, you are not.
Okay.
You're not free to go. I just need to identify you, Mike. It's that simple.
You can't.
I need to identify you.
Please call. I want your sergeant, and I want you to. And I want you to get your state attorney on this. And if they want to, prosecute a guy that is clearly telling you that he's going fishing and has been fishing, because I have video of me fishing directly over there. And then I'm telling you I'm going to fishing to a pond that you are sitting there nodding to that is right down here. So, what law have I broken? What law have I broken? You gonna stop that car? I think that might have been against the law.
No, he was waiting to turn.
anybody that's in the crosswalk in the state of Florida, the people have to stop for them in the crosswalk. Yes or no, ma'am? Oh, I know. You're smiling because guess what? That crosswalk when he was walking.
I want my sergeant to get here so that he can discuss.
That somebody just broke the law in front of you, and you're not going to go do. I'm not breaking the law, and you're sitting here dealing with me. But somebody broke the law, and you're not going to deal with them. That's classic. Like you're not. Like remember, I was like painting a good light, good, bad, ugly. This is not looking better. Like you're just stopping me from. Did you know there's actually a statute for harassing fishermen and hunters? Did you know that? Well, there is. And right now, where are we at? I'm trying to tell you.
We're waiting for my sergeant. You requested him, correct?
Well, tell him he can meet me where I'm going fishing. Because I'm doing something lawful. How you doing, ma'am? Oh, I'm living that dream. Living that Florida dream today.
I like that dream.
Oh, yeah. What was your name, by the way? I'm sorry. Sergeant Gamber? Yeah. And your badge number? Or sergeant, or badge number, payroll number, ID number? Thank you. Okay. Dude, I just want to go about my day.
I'm with you. I mean, you're expressing that, you know, that's your right to go back and forth hunting and fishing open carry.
Then where's the problem? Explain that to her. Like, I get she's the one that friggin'...
I think the only thing... Where did you come in a car or anything?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I could literally walk from Key West, Florida, all the way to Tallahassee, and...
The only issue with the back and forth hunting and fishing... is that you expressed there's a pond down here somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. If you're going back and forth,
so I could go from that. I could go to that pond, and I come back to this pond or this lake or whatever.
Absolutely.
I could go back and forth because it's going.
He's out here observing you, just kind of meandering.
That's where I'm not. I literally and that's where I say, whatever's going to transpire here, I've got video evidence of me fishing on over here.
Yeah.
So once I've proven in a court of law that I started fishing, and then I've explained to where I'm going to fishing next. Yeah. I don't even have to do that. I am being very cordial and very forthcoming about all this information. But yet here we are. I've got, well, some of them have left, but you're not letting me go about my day. And I'm telling you, I'm going to go right here. Yeah. If I'm breaking the law and something, come get me. If you want to follow along and tag along with me.
This is the first time I've really had a conversation with you, right?
I've never been here a day in my life.
Okay, but I'm just talking because the sergeant's coming.
Right. I get the sergeant's coming. I'm just saying, why am I not free to go? Because it seems like everybody is under the same understanding that I'm lawfully allowed to do what I'm doing. Yeah. But we just can't seem to get past the fact that.
But you wanted a sergeant here. Right?
I'm done with you. I don't need. I'm really not interested in continuing talking. I want to go fishing. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to tell you the whole time. I'm going fishing. If that's a problem, then let me know.
No, I didn't tell you.
What up, dude?
Are you teaching us how to do our job?
I'm not telling you how to do your job.
I said teaching us how.
No, well, I mean, I guess if this is your first time with it, I guess I am teaching, but I'm not.
You're fishing hunting?
I was fishing over here about before they stopped me 10 minutes ago, but I was fishing there for about 15, 20 minutes, and there's a pond just up here to the right-hand side that I was walking back to.
I think that one says no fishing, so be careful there.
So if it says no fishing, I'll just turn around and go back to fishing. I look at a Google map and I'm looking, oh, there's a body of water. I'm going to go to that body of water. And the second I see no fishing, I turn my butt around because the second I engage in fishing,
Sarge's business is going to take him a little bit. So if you want to go,
all right, I'm going to go fishing right over here. I'm going to go because you're telling me there's possibly a no fishing sign, and I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I think it is, but anyway,
I'm not from here. I'm going to go right over here, and if you want to come see me, I'll be right over. I'm going to be here for maybe like 30, 40, an hour at most. It's hot. It's humid. It's nasty out today.
And I know that just everybody's going to be scared because you're out here. Everybody's walking up down here. And I know
I've said nothing but hi to people, like I'm a friendly guy. Just because I have a gun, that's what scares people, and guess what? I get it. And like we didn't have to sit here for the last 15 minutes talking about the roundabout of me going fishing. So other than that, am I free to go or am I free to stay? See you later. Well,
this is Sarge. He's still tied up. Do you need him to still come down here? Or no?
If there's an issue, if there's some kind of issue that transpires, and you need to come talk to me, I'll be over. I don't need him unless there's another issue. All right. See you later.
This video begins when a man openly carrying a firearm while walking between fishing spots is stopped by deputies who receive calls from concerned citizens. The man immediately explains that he is fishing and cites Florida law, arguing that open carry is legal while engaged in fishing activities. What follows is a lengthy debate on the side of the road. Deputies question him about where he is going, ask for identification, and try to determine whether he is lawfully carrying the firearm. The man repeatedly refuses to identify himself, insisting he has committed no crime and is simply exercising a legal right protected under Florida law. As more officers arrive, the discussion shifts from safety concerns to the specifics of the statute. The man continues explaining the law while officers verify the situation and wait for a supervisor to respond. Despite the disagreement, the encounter remains largely calm, with both sides going back and forth over legal interpretations and police authority. In the end, no charges are filed, no arrest is made, and the man is allowed to continue on his way to another fishing location. What started as a call about a person openly carrying a firearm ultimately turned into a roadside lesson on fishing exemptions, open carry laws, and the challenges officers face when dealing with unusual but lawful activity.
My license is displayed by my pistol.
Okay.
That's fine.
Keep your hands up. I'm gonna wait till I get some more units up here.
The shouldered weapon here is a pistol.
Okay.
So.
Well, we get a call about a rifle, so
Yep.
Obviously that's not an open carry ability.
Yep. A rifle is not, but a pistol is, and this is a pistol.
That is correct, but I don't have any. I got to confirm that.
You got to confirm it, yes. So you will.
Are you videotaping and doing
Yes.
this just to see what type of rise you get out of people when they call?
Yeah, this is a Second Amendment audit. We're going to see if you guys respect the Second Amendment and how you respond to someone carrying a pistol.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you causing. Can you turn around?
Yes.
Thank you.
So it's got less than a 16-inch barrel. It's got the.
Go ahead and take that off of him.
Okay. Right here is my permit, which I'll flip it around.
The other units can slow down. It's just a guy that practices the Second Amendment.
Clear by gun and we can release the RNA. They're releasing here.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
So explain to me what rifle that is.
It's a pistol.
Uh-huh.
It is got less than a 16-inch barrel, and with the brace, it is classified as a pistol.
It is classified as a pistol.
Yes,
what
it
kind
is.
It?
CMMG.
A CMMG?
Yep. 9mm.
You understand what that looks like?
I understand exactly what some people that don't know it could look like or from a distance.
Okay.
But you know, after November 1st, you're going to get a lot of that.
Well,
and we want to.
Not with rifles, but
yeah,
so do you have a federal tax stamp?
No, there's no need for a federal tax stamp.
There's no need?
No, sir.
Because
That
it's a 16-inch.
it is with the brace that hooks to your arm. That is what classifies it as a pistol.
So what's your reason for coming out here to see? It doesn't make sense to me. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, it's part of it's an education deal. Such as you guys don't know that that's a pistol or a rifle. You're having to check it out right now.
Yeah, that looks like a rifle to me.
It looks like one.
Yeah,
in Tulsa, where we've been doing it, we've got it to the point where when people call in, the officers just drive by and they know who we are, and we're on our way. They don't even make contact.
Why?
It's a Second Amendment audit.
If it's the barrel's short
and length. And with the foregrip, that makes it a pistol. So, yeah, with the grip, the special grip that it has on there.
This one?
Yeah, no, the one that would be at the farthest up highest, the buttstock. What would call a buttstock? That makes it a pistol with the shortened barrel.
Okay.
So if you had a buttstock like yours on there, without the strap, that would make it a rifle. So with the buttstock that I have it on it there, it is designed to be held with one hand.
Oh, because you put it.
Yes. And that makes it a pistol. So we've been through this in Tulsa. and we're making it around to the major cities.
So why don't you do something better instead of showing up at the park with something that looks like a rifle? Do a YouTube educational video and get a lot of people to do it. Go to the news and say, hey, this is a pistol, not a rifle, instead of causing hysteria at a park.
That's what we're hoping to do, hoping to educate people through our videos.
You know, like I understand, like you got a Second Amendment, but you got to understand when we get a pistol at a park or a rifle call, we start running code. So now, because of your wanting to do a Second Amendment audit, you put all these other people at risk for us running code to get here.
Well, that's where we're going to try to slow y'all down next time as it happens over and over.
Anytime a civilian doesn't know this and they're calling in a rifle at a park, not for us, we realize that, hey, it might be, or call us, hey, I'm going to be at the park walking around with my rifle or my pistol that looks like a rifle, just to give you a heads up.
Yeah, we could do that in the future.
Yeah, I mean, so let's work with each other so this way we're not doing that, and maybe I'll come up at you a little differently than pointing a rifle at you, right?
I understand, yeah.
So this way we have mutual respect, because we're getting shot at like crazy by people we don't know who they are.
Yeah, I understand. I'm not going to shoot at anyone. I'm going to carry it lawfully.
But the deal is you make a sudden movement for this, you're probably going to get shot. And I understand you got a GoPro on and that phone right there, but that doesn't show what your hands are doing.
Exactly.
So that's going to get you shot, potentially, because you got this on. You know, I want to work with you. So, and I appreciate you completely complied with all of our commands when I gave them to you. You put your hands up to prevent that from happening.
This is the first time this has happened here in this city, so there are going to be
open carry, but we haven't had this rifle-looking pistol.
There are going to be other people doing it, and as time goes on, we've done it in Tulsa, the Gathering Place. Where else?
I think this is a stretch, though, that you basically get a modified buttstock that straps in one hand that makes this a pistol with the way this looks. But hey, if what the manufacturer says, if it complies with Oklahoma law, then like, I understand it.
It does. We've checked with everybody before we did this or decided to do it. We've been to Tulsa 3 or 4 times. Oklahoma Second Amendment Association, OK2A. That's who I'm with.
All of us are, I mean, we're all Second Amendment, supporters, so like, our officer actually says that let's work together instead of,
No, it's not movable or anything.
It should pull off without the strap on it. I can give it back.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it here behind you.
Okay. Yeah, like that right there. All right. Thank you.
Dude, if you don't mind, we're just gonna FI you, just so if for some reason we find out that this isn't compliant, we would like to talk with you.
Okay.
Will you provide to this officer?
Yeah, I've committed no violations of the law.
I'm not saying that you have, sir.
I understand. Because if I had, you'd be taking me in right now.
I appreciate you. Yeah, we just want to know if for some reason something happened.
Yeah.
We're going to come back and talk with you about it.
Okay. Have you heard of the Gathering Place in Tulsa? You remember the guy on the first day that opened that open carried and they pushed him out?
Okay.
That was me. Okay. And it caused Tulsa to change the way that they have their policies towards the Gathering Place, which is a park. And they tried to say that it's a private park, but it's a city park. So the first day it opened, when I open carried my pistol, about this many officers pushed me out and wouldn't let me come back. And because it got on television and made such notoriety,
we haven't seen it.
Yeah,
so,
up there in Tulsa, I was on the news every day, and it called Tulsa to change their policy about enforcing policies when state law is preemptive. Because there's a preemption with the SDA that says that
they had a city rule that said you couldn't carry in a park.
No, what it is they allowed a management company to manage their city property, and they said this isn't city property, it's private property when it was city property. So we went up there and we had to prove to them, so I had to go up there and open carry and make them kick me out, and which caused the city attorneys to review everything. And when they did, yes.
1799 Moran Road?
Yes. So now you can open carry. We open carried this rifle in the Gathering Place 2 days ago, and they just observe and report.
I mean, yeah, especially if you were to give us a heads up.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to understand something, like he was talking about, there's a lot of times we run with lights and sirens going because we don't know what the intent of that person walking through a park is with a rifle.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. And part of it is if we do give you heads up, then it doesn't cause the education that we need. Yeah, we need you to know whether we are or not carrying and come and investigate, and then we see what happens Because if we ask permission first, it's not being
counterintuitive though, sir.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could have officers come up to you just like you had at the gathering place, all right? Instead, you got us talking to you, all right? We understand what you're trying to do, but we all think that we're all educated here. There's a great way of doing it. Work a partnership.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But even if you call us and give us a heads up, we're going to come here and still talk with you to make sure it's you. Yeah. But I'm just not going to come flying up here running lights and sirens. You know what I mean? I'm going to respond more reasonably and stuff like that. And I'm going to say, hey, we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to say,
I mean, you're risking your life.
Well, I've done it a few times before. You ever heard of C.J. Grisham? You ever heard of him down in Texas? They had a city that had an ordinance that you couldn't have a round in a chamber, and that was unconstitutional. So he went and stood on a street corner where we had a situation like this, and they actually came and tackled him, took him to jail, and then they rescinded all the charges because they realized their rule was not constitutional for Texas.
Well, I know you guys want your part to be heard, but you also got to understand where we're coming from too.
Yes.
Okay, in the part where we're running with lights and sirens, we don't know what the intent of that said person is with a rifle. Okay, we have no idea. So
I do understand that.
That's why you have that response, and that's why he's talking about, hey, let's sit down at a table and let's figure this thing out. And talk to each other.
I don't know if anybody else asked you, but that's the reason you came out here is just
to walk.
To walk. Okay.
Exercise my Second Amendment right.
Okay.
So in November 1st, anyone will be able to do this with a rifle. It'll be legal. Okay. Right now, it's illegal to carry a rifle, but a pistol you can carry, and this classifies as a pistol. I know it doesn't look like one, but
definitely not.
Yep. All right, guys, y'all have a nice day. All right, bye-bye.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
Do you mind if we just walk with you back to the truck just to make sure you're good?
It's a public area.
We're just gonna make sure you're good.
Yep. It's a public area,
yeah,
so.
I don't want, some parent walking out with their kid and they start freaking out. So.
Okay.
All right.
In this situation, we see yet another example of law enforcement overstepping their boundaries. The citizen in the video is conducting a completely legal Second Amendment audit, but the officers clearly don't like it. While they claim they're just doing their job, the truth is they're trying to intimidate and control someone who isn't breaking any laws. This behavior is unacceptable. It's crucial to remember that carrying a legally classified pistol, even if it resembles a rifle, is perfectly legal in this case. The officer's lack of understanding about the law shows a clear gap in their training. The citizen did nothing wrong by asserting his rights and remained calm and cooperative, yet the officers still pushed him to identify himself, not because of a crime, but to assert control. Police cannot demand ID without reasonable suspicion of a crime. This is basic constitutional law, but officers often use intimidation to bypass it. These cops are wrong. They need to be held accountable when they violate citizens' rights. The law isn't on their side when they act this way, and they should face consequences for their ignorance and misuse of authority. Every citizen has the right to stand up against unlawful police actions, and when officers infringe on those rights, they should pay for it.
Hey, bud, stop right there. Stop right there. Put the rifle on the ground. Put the rifle on the ground.
I'd rather not touch it, officer.
The rifle on the ground.
I don't want to touch the weapon. They're pointing guns at me right now, and all right, I'm putting my rifle on the ground. Please do not shoot me. Oh, okay, I have two weapons pointed at me right now. Am I being detained right now, officer? All right. Just so you know, officer, you're being video recorded right now.
We got eyes on your weapon. You're fine.
You're being video recorded right now. I just want to let you know.
That's fine. Do me a favor. Stop right there. Stop
okay.
Right there. Just lift your shirt up. Turn around. Just want to make sure you're on the other side. Turn around. Turn around. All right.
Can I put my arms down?
Go ahead and put your hands in. Put your hands in.
Okay. I'd rather not, sir.
Just turn around.
I don't want to.
Okay. Let me see your ID.
Am I being detained right now, officer?
Huh? Let me see your ID.
No, thank you.
What's that?
No, thank you.
No, thank you?
No, thank you.
Okay, why are you saying no, thank you?
I know it's my Fourth Amendment right. I don't have to show you my identification.
Okay, why are you walking down the road with a rifle?
Am I not allowed?
Why? I'm asking you a question. Why are you walking around with a rifle right now?
Why are you walking around with a weapon? Okay. Why is she walking around?
We're not going to play jokes, all right? We're working right now. So
okay.
Why are you walking around with a rifle?
I'm allowed. It's my constitutionally protected right.
That's your firearm?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Registered to you?
I'm not going to answer any more questions,
okay.
officer.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Go ahead and just check that real quick.
Just so you know, I don't consent to any searches or seizures of my firearm.
All right. That's good. That's good. We're not taking it anywhere. So just make sure it's not stolen. Make sure the weapon's clear. So why are you walking around with a rifle?
I'm not going to answer any more of your questions. What's your badge number, officer?
I don't have a badge number. If you can find one on there, let me know.
What's your name?
My name is Officer Rollins.
Officer Rollins? Can you spell that for me, please, sir?
Yeah, I will in a minute.
What's your name, ma'am?
It's right here.
Officer Young? Young?
Yes.
What's your name, ma'am? Officer Hernandez, is that correct?
Oh, I'm glad you can read.
Wow, that was rude.
Yeah. All right, stay here. I'll be right. You watch him for a second. Stay right there.
Am I being detained right now?
At the moment, yeah.
What crime have I committed?
No crimes have been committed at this point that we know of.
Are
Maybe
you?
Your gun's stolen. I don't know.
Are you aware that I have to be committing a crime, or you have to have reasonable suspicion that I committed a crime?
That'd be great.
It'd be great if you would just let me go. I didn't realize that I was in Nazi Germany.
Okay.
All right.
So any reason why you're walking around with an AR?
I'm not answering any more of your guys' questions.
Take your hand in your pocket for me, please. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to call you Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, as long as you understand that based on your behavior and your actions, you have caused alarm and disorder in the community, okay? We have checked. You have refused to identify yourself. That is fine. However, based on your future behavior from this point on, you may receive different contact, okay? Meaning that you may be detained and identified because you are causing additional alarm and disorder.
So,
you understand what I'm saying, sir?
I understand. You just said you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right.
Just so you know, okay?
So here's
have a nice day. You may pick up your firearm,
which you've strewn my bullet all over the ground.
And you may leave, sir.
I really appreciate your service to this community, officer.
You're very welcome, sir.
And I appreciate you guys defending the oath you took to uphold the Constitution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have yourself a great day.
You wonderful people.
Sir, you were asked to walk the other way while exiting. Do not walk towards me with a firearm in your possession. Walk the other way, please. Thank you.
Wow, this is incredible. Officer, I need to get to my car is over there.
Sir, you were asked to leave that private property. You need to leave that private property or you're trespassing.
Officer, I'm trying to get to my car. It's over there. I want to leave.
Sir, keep your hands where I can see them at this point, please. I'm going to ask you to set the phone down so that you don't damage your own phone. Set it on the ground. Do not reach
my car's
near
over there.
your firearm. Set the phone on the ground.
I just want to leave.
Knees.
My car is right there.
Hands on top of your head.
Put them on your head.
Don't move.
Why am I being assaulted here? Am I being arrested?
Yep.
I want to leave.